cash fund. To start off with, what is the petty cash fund? Petty cash is categorized under cash controls and is the amount of cash kept on hand to pay for minor expenditures. In some instances, businesses require all cash payments to be secured with an authorized check or via electronic transfer. Although in many circumstances, businesses only need minor amounts of cash, e.g. to pay for miscellaneous office supplies and/or postage expenses. Seen in these examples, when small cash payments are made, it is usually unnecessary to write a check. To properly handle these small payments, the petty cash fund was established. The size of the petty cash fund is unique across all businesses, and the operation of petty cash fund involves these three simple steps: establishing the fund, making payments from the fund, and replenishing the fund. What do these activities entail? Establishing the fund is the first activity, which involves the petty cash being established by writing a check, then cashing the check and placing the cash under a designated employee. How might this be recorded in a journal entry? Using Little P's preschool as an example, the entry increases petty cash and decreases cash, noticing there is no cash in total assets. From this, Little P's has designated $120 to be used in a petty cash fund from their cash. The next step is making payments from the fund. This is where cash is used to pay for expenditures, which can be made using one of two ways. 1, cash can be taken from the fund to make payment. 2, employees can seek repayment from the funds if they have paid the payment personally. The final step is replenishing the fund. Where cash in the fund decreases, the fund must be replenished. To do this, the remaining cash in the fund is counted and the business cashes a check to refill the fund to bring it back to its original balance. Using the same example, showing the receipts totaling $120, this results in Jackie cashing a check for $120 to replenish the fund and record expenses as follows. This increases the 3 expense accounts and decreases the cash to account for the amount of the check. Ideally, with petty cash, the amount of cash needed for replenishment should equal the total amount of receipts collected. But realistically, some designated employees do not obtain all the receipts or don't give correct change, which causes inaccuracies with cash needed for replenishment. These cases are categorized as cash over and short, which is a temporary account that either goes under debit or credit, depending on the business's petty cash situation. Many businesses sometimes give employees a business credit card and are required to justify and receive authorization for any purchases after they are made. Business credit cards can make it easier to detect transactions and expenditures and hold employees accountable. Cash, petty cash or otherwise, is a vulnerable asset of any business that needs high protection.